So I got front struts for this Kia Soul, and today we're gonna replace them. So in order to get access to the upper nuts on the strut, we'll have to remove this plastic panel. So to remove it, you'll have to use a Phillips screwdriver, loosen this screw and take out these clips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you have the clips out, I'm gonna put them on the side. We have to remove this cap. You can use a flat screwdriver and slowly pry it out. So here is one cap, second cap, so we get access to these two nuts, and we can remove the windshield wipers. Before removing the windshield wipers, I always like to make a mark on the windshield to make sure I'm gonna install it back in exactly same position. So on the nut as well, one mark here and one mark here, and now we can start removing it. So we'll need a 14mm socket to take it out. So we have one nut removed. Here is our second nut. As you can see, it comes out pretty easy. We can put them passenger, driver for now. Now I'm gonna pull out the wiper. As you can see, one wiper is out. Now we can just slightly raise it up and pull it back, as you can see, so it slides away from under the windshield. The same one on our side. Slightly raise it up and pull it forward. And as you can see, now we can raise it up and remove it completely. Actually, wait, I forgot something. Before removing it completely, on the passenger side you will have this hose. Just pull it out. This is the fluid coming from the windshield wipers. We can pull it out completely. Here we go. Our plastic is completely removed, and here we have the driver side strut assembly, and here we have the passenger side strut assembly. And as you can see, they have 1, 2, 3 nuts on one side and 3 nuts on another side. This is all that is holding it attached to the mount. Just 3 nuts on the top, and you'll have 2 bolts on the bottom. Once we have the tire removed, we have to loosen this bolt, take out this bracket, loosen this bolt, take out this bracket, the brake line, the ABS line, remove this nut, take out the stabilizer bar from our strut, and after one bolt here, and we can take it out. One bolt is out. Second bolt is out. The stabilizer link nut is out. As you can see, you can use the handle from the jack, put it under that subframe and just press down on it so I can pull it up. As you can see, our sway bar link is out and free. So now we have left 2 nuts and 2 bolts. We're gonna take it out and pull out the strut. Actually, we'll have to loosen these 3 nuts as well. One is out. Now the second one. Second one is out. Both bolts removed from the bottom, and we have 3 nuts to remove from the top. 1, 2, and 3. And now we have to remove these 3 nuts and we can take it out. Don't forget to put a jack as a support, because only thing is holding right now the spindle, it's the strut. Once you get it disconnected, it can just fall down. So make sure you have a jack under it to support. 1, 2, 3. So we have all 3 nuts removed. Now we have need a flat screwdriver, because as you can see here is rusted, and this bracket is very tight on the spindle. So we're gonna loosen it a little bit and pull it out, or actually if you wiggle it like this, it's coming loose. So we should be good. Yeah, as you can see the strut, it's loose. Oh, just make sure the spindle stays in place. And now we can slowly pull it out. As you can see, it's almost. Just move the brake line out of the way, and now our strut is completely removed. Now we're gonna install the new one. I'm gonna install right now. As you can see, it's a premium, so we'll see how they work and how long they last. We have this bracket, we have this bracket, and we have the bracket for the stabilizer bar link. So let's connect it and see how it's gonna work. Actually, let me put it close first to make sure it's the same size. Yes, you can see it looks identical, but the size looks to be exactly the same. So now we're gonna install it on the car. Remove these 3 nuts before we install it. 1, 2. You can prepare them on the top. 3. 1, 2, 3. Just leave them here for now. To mention, actually, before we install it, as you can see, here is an arrow. Arrow is pointed toward the middle of the engine, so it goes like this. And another arrow is gonna be pointed in opposite direction, so toward the middle of toward the engine. Let's install it. Insert it back in its place, and we're gonna align the holes on the top and install the nuts. So this way, the nuts are gonna hold it in place. Don't need to put too much force to hold it there. So align the hole. So now we can align the hole and reuse the old nuts, because to me they look like a better quality. 1, 2, and here's 3. And as you can see, we align at the top. The bottom is not where it's supposed to be, but this is not a problem. You just grab it and spin it where you need it to be, like this. That's it. Now we're gonna tighten these 3 nuts. So I have these 3 nuts tight. Now we're gonna install these 2 bolts right here, and we're gonna align the strut with the spindle like this. 1, this one, and second one. Now we're gonna tighten them to the torque specs. Now we can install the brake line. On the other side is the ABS sensor wire. Make sure to tighten it as well. To be able to install the stabilizer bar link easier, I'm gonna just pump the jack, raise up the control arm with the spindle. So as you can see, I can align the stabilizer bar link with the hole I need it to go in. Just as simple as that. Now can tighten back the nut. Once that is spinning while you're tightening the nut, you can use a 18mm wrench key or some pliers behind, accordingly to the stabilizer bar link you have. Some of them have a bit in the front that you can tighten with a wrench key. In my case it's 18mm behind, so you hold it and tighten the nut. And pretty much that's it. Now we can put the wheel back, the plastic cover, the windshield wipers, and we're good to go. But before that, we're gonna do the same procedure on another side, right side. So we're gonna have both of them replaced. Well, brand new strut. Now we're gonna do the same on another side. Make sure the arrow is pointed toward the engine as well. So we just finished another side as well. Bolt is tight, bolt is tight, nut is tight, nut is tight, nut is tight. So now I can install the wheel, and also 3 nuts on the top are all tightened as well. So we're gonna put the wheel back now.